deploying flares light? How did everyone but you literally figure out what's going on? And why are you just standing there? Do something! And despite explosions and an osprey heading towards him, he proceeds to still not do anything. Okay, but for real, how does he not hit anyone on his way down? Like, surely somebody would have, like, moved to the left or the right with their parachute and he kind of just clipped them, but, like, no? No? Okay. Okay, so you're telling me in an explosion that can be up to 1100 degrees Celsius doesn't burn his skin when literally, like, 52 degrees can burn skin? Like, how does he not even have second degree burns? Logic. Okay, so you're telling me if one of those soldiers was running next to the other, they would have just been squished? Why is that thing dropped out of the air at that speed? Why is there no parachute attached to it? That's so stupid. How many people died by getting clunked on the head by robots? So this guy actually decided to run, unlike the idiots in the back who were just staring at a big wall that's about to fall on them. Good on you, dude. So you're telling me these guys here decided to run the length of the thing when they're literally like 3 meters away from the side of it? Like, why not just run sideways? And also, like, the big rivety things there, why can't they just lie down? Like, sure, it's going to impale the ground a little bit, but you have better odds of surviving if you just lie down and stand up. With trained soldiers up there, who I'm guessing have swept the perimeter, I bet there could be nothing that could go wrong right now. How? Okay, so you're telling me all the soldiers behind the guy on the left did not see the guy on the right running towards him with a knife? Like, nobody decided to shoot him? Also, like, didn't they go to the right when they were clearing it? So how did they actually end up coming from behind? Like, did they not sweep the perimeter? Did they not put a drone over this place with that many soldiers there? I just feel like this entire operation was I feel like this entire operation was a shambles. Yes, because I think the blast radius of an explosion that size was that small. Yes, let's move on. Not really criticizing anything, I just want to say rip to this poor dude. Okay, number one, like, I'm really glad that there's penguins in the game, they look adorable, but number two, why did you put penguins in the game, Dice? You know everyone's just gonna kill them, for God's sake. Okay, was Fast and Furious behind this trailer? Because I'm pretty sure an explosion that big would lead to some cracks and holes in the ice, but, like, you know, I'm no scientist, what can I say? Okay, number one, again, I'm not a scientist, but I don't think you can be that close to a rocket's blast radius. Number two, why is the blast radius for that rocket really small? Number three, why is he driving towards it? I have so many questions for this one scene that I can't even answer all of them. Okay, no, I know it's a game, and I know it's a trailer, and I'm criticizing it, but that was big brain. That was sick. Okay, so you're telling me the entire time the pilot of the helicopter was just sitting there looking at them, and the time that they were just standing there looking at them, you're telling me that the people on the roof didn't shoot the pilot, and then the helicopter go no without having to spray everyone down? Could they not have just shot the pilot instead of staring at them for 5 minutes? Please. Okay, buddy, and you got an ATV on a skyscraper where? Like, for real, like a military grade ATV was just on top of a skyscraper for no apparent reason. Like, what purpose did they need it up there for? Who decided to bring it up there? How did they bring it up there? Why did they... You know what? This is just getting confusing. Let's just carry on. Okay, so you're telling me the exact same pilot that just that epic maneuver that just kind of like pew, 2 helicopters together, bang, they're dead. No, they can't even move out the way for an ATV. Like, they just stared at it go towards them for like 5 minutes. How are we here? Also, how did it jump that far without falling down? Does gravity not exist? Like, that would be a very heavy ATV. I have so many questions, god damn it. Once again, I'm not criticizing anything. Those clouds are just crispy assing. They're not quite Microsoft Flight Simulator cloud crispy. But damn, those clouds are crispy. Okay, you're telling me in that intense badass dogfight, there wasn't actually a dogfight? How did the jet behind not shoot a single bullet? Like, what? Bro, what's going on over there? Like, hello, bro? You're behind him. You have... Just shoot him. Okay, so in the last shot, the jet was angled sideways, but in this shot, it's angled upwards. But also, he's not ejected the way the jet is facing, and also it would have pushed him backwards. And also, when you eject out of a fighter jet, aren't you attached to the seat? Isn't the seat attached to you, and you kind of just go out with the seat, and you know, like what I'm saying? And how's he going up still when he was facing sideways? Like, none of this makes sense. I'm so confused. How does the explosion as well, how does the blast of that not push him away? Like, he's just completely unfazed by all of this. And after falling a good 15 or 20 feet and holding on to dear life by his fingertips on a piece of metal, he did not break a single finger or his arms, or he didn't slip or anything. Like, this guy is Superman. Alright, we've got Superman flying F-35s now. So are we gonna talk about that giant tornado in the background, or you know, actually, yeah, no, I probably shouldn't have brought it up. Let's not talk about the tornado in the background. Wow, big lightning strike. Everybody stop fighting and look in the air. No more shooty shoot. No one wants to kill each other. You know, let's not use this advantage to win the war here. Let's just all focus on the sky. Oh, come on. Actually, you know what? Continuing my point before. You're in a war, man. There's explosions, there's gunshots, there's loads of loud noises. Why did thunder attract your attention? Of all things, thunder. Like, that's one of the last things that you would have kind of... Like, and why now everyone wants to pay attention to this giant tornado-looking thing? Before, no one cared, but now that there's lightning and thunder, ooh, yes. I'm in. And also, why is no one shooting anyone? Like, I get what's going on, but like, come on. Okay, so you're telling me that the cones on the street that far away are being picked up into this giant vortex, but like, the buildings that it's literally tearing through are completely fine? Like, no sheet metal coming off the windows, no glass being broken, like... What? Because I'm sure amongst all of this, these three people decided, hey, let's just get in this taxi and hope that the keys are in the ignition, like... Why was it unlocked? Who left it there? Why? Where did they find this thing? What? Okay, very funny taxi sign. Why walk when you can fly? Okay, but why are we not talking about the fact that that sign stayed on the car? Like, that thing is probably just like glued on there with some good PVC, Elmer type magic super glue, gorilla glue, whatever you want to call it. It's just stuck onto the roof. Bam. But it pulls literal metal bollards out the ground on the street below. But no, not this taxi sign. No. Like, not even the windscreen wipers went. Like, how is this thing completely fine? And this dude really about to jump out? What? Okay, he jumps out and he you know, he survives that. Pretty cool, epic stuff. But there was literally like Apaches, there was cars, there was signs, metal, like everything in there. And you're telling me this dude went like 2 cycles around this giant vortex without getting hit on the head? No, not even a single little bonk on anything. He's completely fine, unharmed. I call bull. If you did make it to the end of the video, which you obviously have because you're right here listening to me right now, please do subscribe. Like, it really helps. I mean, you don't have to, but like, if you don't like my stuff, you can just unsubscribe later. Like, I don't really care. I'm just trying to grow my channel. Hit subscribe. Thank you, bye.